Senator Kamala Harris hasn't had a great few weeks on the campaign trail with sagging polling numbers, but she's not out of the presidential race just yet. The California senator raised a respectable $11.6 million in the last filing, and she'll be on the debate stage Tuesday night. Listen, I've known Kamala Harris for over a decade, and she is one of the smartest, most capable public servants around. She's got great democratic values, and as wonderful as she is, her family is even more special. She's good in one-on-one meetings, but something is just not translating on the larger stage. Here's my diagnosis. Kamala, voters need to know why you're running and what they're going to get out of the deal. I'm not talking about a plan for everything like Elizabeth Warren. I'm talking about an insight into your motivation and the reason that you're there. You ask, who are we? But voters want to know, who are you? Once voters trust what drives you, they don't worry so much about the details. Harris needs to tell her story in a more compelling way and more often. Don't worry about the policy details or the lofty zingers on that debate stage. Tell us the quiet things. Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren tell you up front what they're up to. They see the oligarchic accumulation of wealth and power by elites as a problem they want to fix, and all of their plans stem from their strategies to fix it. Biden's reason for running traces back to Charlottesville and the hate-filled agenda of Donald Trump as he sees it. Kamala Harris says, we're better than this. The senator has been good at telling us scenarios. She's got to get better at telling us stories. That brings us to the prosecutor problem. Last spring, when I met up with a couple of Morehouse students who were in town during spring break, they didn't know much about many of the candidates, but one of them said, kind of spontaneously, Kamala Harris put black men in jail. Why would I want to be for her? This is a fundamental problem for the senator with young progressives. She can't go around it. The only way forward is the hard way, through it. My advice? Go to Howard, go to Morehouse and Spelman, go to Florida A&M or South Carolina State. Hell, go to all of them. Get 15 or 20 students in a room with a camera crew and talk about it. Let them ask any question they have. Stay as long as they want, 2, 3, 4 hours. Tell them your story. Tell them why you went to law school, why you chose to be a prosecutor. Tell them about the case you hated, but you had to try it anyway. Talk about the time you saved someone from the worst outcome that could have hit them without you being there. Tell them stories about the victims you found justice for. Tell them about the guys or women you knew at Howard who got caught up in the criminal justice system and the pain you felt in their struggle. And don't just tell us about the statistics when addressing a problem, but tell us about the people you've met who've had those problems. Surely a friend called you when you were a prosecutor and said, my son, my nephew, my sister or cousin is in trouble. Here's what happened. Here's what the police are saying. What should we do? That's a 3 a.m. agenda moment too many of us can relate to. I think a moment is coming when the lens turns back toward Kamala Harris. Joe Biden is having his struggles. Elizabeth Warren may not connect with working class or black voters. But as the saying goes, if you want to catch lightning, you gotta have a bottle. Kamala Harris, the bottle you need isn't in your head as much as it is in your heart. You just need to let the rest of us see and hear it.